Of all your students, famous, James Garner, Steve McQueen, Lee Marvin, James Coburn, Roman Polanski, which was the best, who adapted best to this Oriental form of exercise and defense?
Well,
Hey guys, welcome to my commentary on the martial way. I am KShabazz, founder and chief instructor of Black Phoenix Jeet Kune Do, located here in Atlanta, Georgia. In this particular clip, we have Bruce Lee being asked of his most famous students who adapted best to this Oriental form of exercise and defense. Now, to you students as well as instructors, but most specifically to you students, pay very close attention to his answer, all right? I'm going to play the clip, we'll come back, I'll give you my comments.
Of all your students, famous, James Garner, Steve McQueen, Lee Marvin, James Coburn, Roman Polanski, which was the best, who adapted best to this Oriental form of exercise and defense?
well, depending, okay? Now, as a fighter, Steve McQueen, now, he is good in that department because that son of a gun got the toughness in him.
Yeah. You see it on the screen.
I mean, he would say, all right, baby, here I am, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and he'll do it.
Yeah.
Now, James Coburn is a peace-loving man.
I met him.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
you've met him. I mean, he's really, really nice. I mean, super mellow and all that. I mean, you know, I mean, now, he appreciates the philosophical part of it. Therefore, his understanding of it is deeper than Steve. So it's really hard to say. You see what I'm saying now?
I see.
I mean, it's different. So that's, I mean, depending on what you see in it.
This is a good clip because Bruce Lee points out that you can't really compare two different students. It's unfair to the students and it's unfair to the art that they're studying, simply because they may be there for two different reasons. Sure, kicking and punching is in martial arts. We all know that, right? But we also know that martial arts can offer something deeper than just punching and kicking, right? People study martial arts for the self-defense aspect, but they also come to develop self-discipline, self-awareness, to calm their minds, to challenge themselves, right? I've had a student who was fighting drug addiction, right? And he needed something else to focus his energies on, right? But Bruce Lee points out how unfair comparing two different students really is, right? And as an instructor, I try to encourage my students, and this is why I wanted to make this clip, right? This is why I wanted to make this video. Because people compare themselves far too often when you really don't even know why the other person is even there, right? You may be signing up so that you can defend yourself and know how to fight and punch and kick, and someone else could be there just to get out the house, right? They work all day, and then when they go home, all they do is sit in front of the television. They just want to be active. They just want to do something else, right? Other people are trying to, you know, get into professional competitions. Other people are trying to get into stunt acting and things of that sort. But the point is, you can't compare yourself to other people. You should really stop doing that. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is yourself, right? Are you better today than you were yesterday? That's what this is all about, right? That's what it's all about. And if you don't know why you need to sit and think about, why do you want to sign up for martial arts, right? And the answer to that question will lead you to make sure that you choose an instructor who can help you reach that goal, right? Every instructor is not the same, just like every student isn't the same, right? I don't run a competition school, right? But there are instructors who do, right? And so if you want to, you know, win trophies and win medals and all that, I'm not your guy, right? That's not my thing, right? And I'm not going to, you know, lure you in here by trying to convince you that that's what I do just so I can take your money. That's not what this is about. You know what I mean? That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? So you need to understand why you're signing up for any program, and you need to understand that you need to make sure that you're signing up for a program that actually can get you what it is you're trying to accomplish, right? And that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest lesson that you can get out of this Bruce Lee clip. You know what I mean? Stop comparing yourself to other people. That's not what this is about. You should look at yourself, see how good you are, focus on yourself. You do you. You do you, right? And try to get better on your own as well as when you come to class, right? That's what it's all about. Don't look at other people and say, man, you know, look at their footwork, look at this, that, and the third. Sure, don't get me wrong. You can learn from other people, absolutely, right? You can, you know, but you know what I mean when I say comparing, because people turn it into a competition, right? And look, different language. Compare yourself, compete with yourself, not other people, right? That's not what this is about, and that's not what it should be about, because now your motives are all different. And if you can't win or if you can't beat that person, then you're going to quit. You're going to drop out. You know what I'm saying? Because your initial intent was not genuine. That wasn't you. You know what I mean? You need to find, that's the thing. That's what this is all about. You need to find out why you're signing up for any particular program and make sure that your intentions are quote unquote pure. You know, you have to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? I've had people, I had a young lady here whose footwork was flawless, absolutely flawless. And guys who were here for months and even years could not understand how she could pick up on these footwork drills that I was teaching so quickly. Again, you don't know what other people have done. You don't know where they've been. You know what I'm saying? She actually did step aerobics in her off time. That was her thing, you know, and it helped her quickly develop footwork with this. I even have a guy who has a Taekwondo background, right? And therefore his kicks are flawless. You know, and guys are comparing their kicks to his kicks. And I'm like, stop doing that. That's, you know, learn from him, sure, but don't compete with him, right? You guys are here for two entirely different reasons. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest lesson that I think you can pull from this Bruce Lee clip, right? Some people are there for the philosophical aspects of martial arts. Other people are there for the brutality, for the self-defense aspects. Other people are there just to calm their minds, to have them, to stay active, right? To have something physically active to do, you know, and to challenge themselves. This could be something on their bucket list. You know what I'm saying? You never really know. So understand why you're taking martial arts. Make sure that you have an instructor who can help you achieve those particular goals, right? And don't compare yourself to other people, right? So that's the clip. Those are my comments. Let's continue to talk about it in the comment box down below. If you want more content like this, look up Black Phoenix Jeet Kune Do on Instagram and on YouTube. Follow me on IG and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. You can also find me on Facebook. And if you visit, make sure you like the page. If you want to train with me in person and you're in the Atlanta area, visit my website, Black Phoenix JKD, for my locations, class times, as well as my price list. If you aren't in the Atlanta area, consider signing up for my online training academy. And just the same, all of those details are on my website, Black Phoenix JKD. Lastly, if you have any questions, concerns, or considerations, you can private message me via any of those social media platforms, but you can also send me an email directly from my website. I want to thank you for tuning in. It's KShabazz for Black Phoenix Jeet Kune Do, and I will see you in class.